No way.
Back in January of 2023, Levy was playing a Chinese player on chess.com and arrived at this position. And he thought for a good chunky 15-20 seconds before resigning, at which point the chat went absolutely bonkers because he missed mate in 3, meaning that he was winning but resigned in this position. Let's take a look at the footage.
I think I'm losing. Ow. Oh. Okay. Cramp is gone. Wait, I had mate? What? I had queen b7? Wait, I was winning? No way.
All right, so what the hell's going on in this position? Levy resigns, the game ends, and then he shifts his attention to the chat and starts seeing in the chat section, dude, you had mate in 3, what are you doing? And slowly start to realize, after reflecting on the position, the final position of the previous game, that he had mates in 3. All he had to do was find check. Any check would do, but check is the winning continuation here. So let's take queen to c6 check. Now the rook is doing an amazing job defending the g1 square, and the queen is lasering on the king. And all you can do if you're white is just block. And that is going to be the end of the game. Now, why? The question is why? Why did Levy miss this? Well, there are a couple of reasons. The first one is quite simple, is they're playing a bullet game, right? You don't have a lot of time, and missing mate in 3 in of itself is not really that big of a deal because you can carry on playing. Maybe you can find it later, or you can find some kind of way of attacking. But it's one of those games that's on an absolute razor blade. Either you find the win or you're going to lose. And the reason for that is, apart from the time, is the material consideration. Here, white is actually up 4 pawns worth of material, and there's a whole bunch of pieces hanging, right? The bishop is hanging because it's getting attacked by the f pawn, and the knight is kind of hanging. It's being attacked twice. And if you say, okay, well, I'm going to take the knight and deal with this first, white is just going to checkmate you. And if you say, okay, cool, well, I'm going to move my bishop back, then you're still like losing. It's not quite checkmate, but it's still really, really bad. And because of the severity of that position, that is why he ended up resigning. It's kind of either you find the check or you don't. And I think it's quite instructive for people who are playing is that it doesn't matter if you're 2800 or 500. This kind of attention blindness where you're focusing so much on one side of the board that you miss some really obvious tactics. It happens to everyone. Really interesting game from Levy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.